I started my real estate investment journey by buying a condo, my first condo that I ever bought. And that condo actually was really important because it stopped me from renting. Now, if you're renting, you have to be able to go out there and find a way to save your money, save your down payment, and go and purchase something. Once you purchase something and that property goes up in value, you can then use some of that equity plus more money, whatever, whenever it would get to 20%, and then go buy yourself another property. I think for us, what happened is we were able to first save our money, buy our personal properties, because let's face it, sometimes when you're at the beginning of your investment journey and you're renting and you're trying to make all this money, it's hard because all your money's going towards rent. Now, buying a property to begin with is like plugging the hole in your boat, right? So no water gets in, right? So no water gets into your boat, sinking you. And that's what renting, I thought, did. It was just like this constant flow of money that I had to pay somebody else, and I could never recoup that money later on. So when I realized that, in my mind, I thought, okay, I gotta go buy something. Then I bought something. Then I thought, okay, now that I have a place to live where if I ever sell this place, the money comes back to me, right? My appreciation comes back to me. Then what I decided to do is go and take more money from my working income and go buy an investment property. Now the investment property goes up in value, then go buy another investment property, and keep doing that until the point where you literally do not have to work for your money and your money works for you. And that's my goal as well. I started out as a barber. I was cutting hair, and when my son was born, and I thought this is just not it for me, because eventually I'm not going to want to do this, right? I'm going to want to have income coming in and money working for me. So I decided to go into real estate sales, where in real estate sales I was able to generate enough income. Obviously, real estate business is not easy, so you could take any job, just make more income. And then for me, it was real estate sales. In real estate sales, I made more income. With that income, instead of spending my money or upgrading my lifestyle right away, what I did was personally just buy more investment properties, renovate some properties. I've made the biggest checks I've ever made. I made on renovating properties. So all things real estate, I think this is where if you get yourself to make to 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 a year, then it's just a matter of you being able to allocate that money to start working for you by buying investment properties, maybe renovating houses. That has paid me pretty well. You just have to do a lot of it. And then for myself, it's real estate sales. The sales business has been able to generate a lot of opportunities for me, both from the people I meet and the opportunities that I come across, as well as being in a sales business. It's so competitive that, I always say real estate is it's almost like a personal development industry disguised in selling real estate. Because for you to become such a good salesperson, for you to become a better better with people, so you could close more deals, deal with rejection better when people screw you over, to learn how to deal with the mental and the emotional that comes with that, to just constantly become better. I think that what I realized is that business just made me so much better because I had to go to so many seminars, read so many books, continuously try to learn and become better. And I think over time, that is what's starting to make a difference. Now, you can always go further, faster, but I think that you really have to start somewhere. And if you already make money, investing in real estate could be a great opportunity for you to double and triple your money and grow wealth into your family and be able to finally go ahead and get to the point within the next 10 to 15 years where you can actually have enough money coming in from your investment properties that you don't have to work anymore. I met a lady who was in her 60s, who worked her whole life, for example, she worked her whole life as a nurse. She would buy properties every 2 years from her income, never increased her lifestyle, always drove old cars. And now at 55 years old, she does not have to work anymore. All her properties work for her. She always told me, like, hey, it was tough. I had some times where I almost lost some of the properties, but I just kept going. I just kept going. And if you continue to do that, that could be the difference between you retiring and you not retiring. Okay? So just remember, start small, but start. Real estate could literally change your life.